President Trump did have some clunkers. So a couple of his clunkers. He talked at one point about how America is thriving. And then in a line that he clearly wrote himself, he decided to talk about congressional investigations of him. This was a real clunker. It was a mistake. President Trump should be saying, listen, I'm above these investigations. They can try and investigate me up the wazoo. They're not going to find anything. This is all a witch hunt. Do all of that. But at the State of the Union address, trying to suggest that the country is going to fail if you are investigated looks defensive, and it looks as though you're afraid of the investigations. It was a mistake. President Trump did some of that last night.
If there is going to be peace and legislation, there cannot be war and investigation. It just doesn't work that way.
And Republicans don't know whether to clap or whether not to clap, because the investigations are going to go forward no matter what. This looked self-serving, and it was petty for the president. It was a bad moment for him. Okay, other bad moments. He did talk at one point about sentencing laws that he said wrongly and disproportionately harmed the African-American community. I think the evidence for that is extraordinarily scanty, and it seems pandering to me. Another one of his worst moments is when he suggested that we'd be in the middle of a major war with the North Koreans, with potentially millions killed. Here's President Trump suggesting that if not for him, we'd now be in a shooting war with Kim Jong-un, which is obviously not true.
As part of a bold new diplomacy, we continue our historic push for peace on the Korean Peninsula. Our hostages have come home. Nuclear testing has stopped, and there has not been a missile launch in more than 15 months. If I had not been elected President of the United States, we would right now, in my opinion, be in a major war with North Korea.
Okay, the evidence for that is extraordinarily non-existent. So a few bad moments for President Trump. Basically, the places where you figure Trump actually inserted the line himself, not great stuff. But overall, very good speech for President Trump.